Hey everybody, how you guys doing? I actually wanted to come out into my backyard to make this video because I want to be around nature. I want to be out, breathing in the fresh air. We've had some rain yesterday, so the air is really, really fresh today. A little bit chilly, but fresh, like, no bad smells. I'm in Los Angeles County, so the air smells bad every once in a while. But yeah, I just want to come out here today and just make this video. You know, um, I've been having some issues lately. Well, actually, for the last several months, it's been going on for about, I'm going to say 6 to 8 months now. Um, and my sleep patterns are all screwed up. I mean, they're trashed. My sleep patterns are just completely trashed, and I'm trying to fix it. I really am trying to fix it, but it's very difficult to fix something when you have other issues that may be causing this problem. So let me just go through some of the problems that I'm having and let you know what I'm going through. So to begin with, um, I was diagnosed with stress, high levels of stress, high levels of anxiety, and high levels of depression. You know, I always try and keep myself positive. You got to have a positive mind. You got to keep your mind in the right place, but sometimes I drift away into other areas, that it's not good, and I know it's not good. And so that's what's causing these sleep, these bad sleep patterns. Um, and I know that anxiety and depression and stress all bring on bad sleep habits and patterns. So one of the problems that I have with my sleep is when I go to bed at night, I lay down, and I used to be able to fall asleep within like 5 or 10 minutes. Okay. Now it sometimes takes me an hour or more, most cases, an hour or more each night before I can finally get to sleep. That's the first problem. Second problem is that I have broken sleep patterns. So I'll sleep for an hour, hour and a half, and then I'll just wake up and I'll be awake for anywhere from a half hour to an hour. And then I finally go back to sleep, but I'll do this several times a night, 2 or 3 times a night. And that's also not good, having broken sleep. Another thing that happens is I'll go to bed really, really late. I'll finally fall asleep really late, and I'll wake up really early, and I won't get enough sleep. That's another problem that I'm having. And then there's those days, and I don't know if it's from anxiety, depression, stress, bad sleep patterns, habits, but sometimes I just don't want to get out of bed, and I will unconsciously, sometimes consciously, sometimes unconsciously, just turn off all my alarms and just stay in bed. And I know that people say sometimes we need that extra sleep, but it's not like that. It's not like I need the extra sleep, or I feel like I need the extra sleep. It's that I just don't feel like getting out of bed. I just don't feel like getting out. So yeah, those are all the problems that I'm having. And yeah, but I did talk to my therapist just about a half hour ago. She knows about my doctor's appointment coming up on Monday. The one that's been canceled. Oh man. First my doctor quits. My doctor that I like, my doctor quits. Then they get a new doctor. They don't call me and tell me they got a new doctor, and that she only does mornings and I'm an afternoon person. So they don't call me and tell me that. So then I get rescheduled. My appointment in February gets canceled, and I get rescheduled for April. Okay. So then I get rescheduled for April yesterday. Then that gets canceled. Now I'm scheduled for Monday, the 7th. So eventually I'll see my doctor, I think. Eventually I will. But she wants me to tell my doctor about my sleep habits and that they're bad. They're not good. They're bad. The stuff that I'm going through, according to her, is not good. It's bad. So I shouldn't be doing this. So I got to talk to a doctor about it, because they may be able to do. I don't know what they would do to help, but they will, at least they'll know about it, and they might be able to do something to help. I don't know. But yeah. So that's what's going on. And that's what I'm going through. You know, I don't know if it's anxiety or stress or depression. I don't know if that's the cause of all this. It could be. I've looked it up. It says that it very well might be. But also, you know, at night, I can't turn my brain off. I am in a financial situation where I need to fix my finances. I do have a good piece of news that I'm going to tell you in a few minutes. That's really, really good news. So I'm really hoping for that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? The birds singing, isn't that beautiful? I just love that. That's absolutely awesome. That's why I come out here, because I get to see beautiful birds, be out in nature, breathe in fresh air, and listen to the birds just singing. It's just an awesome experience. If you've never done it, you really should. If you can get out into your backyard, you know, if you have a backyard, or go to a park or something, and just, you know, late in the evening or early in the morning and listen to the birds sing. It's just an amazing experience. And it brings me very good positive vibes, you know. But so I don't know if the anxiety and depression and stress is causing these problems, but I do know that it's really difficult at night for me to turn off my brain at night, because of I believe it's because of my financial situation, me being in bad finances right now, and trying to survive through those bad finances. And I try and think about different ways to improve that situation, different ways to fix that problem. And I keep, you know, coming to all these things, and then I'll wake up and I'll start to look into that and research that. And I really do. Every day I do that, you know. And so it's starting to help me feel better about my financial situation, you know, and the future of my financial situation. So, but I still haven't got that job that I need and started that schooling that I need, but that's coming very soon, because I just got a call back from America's Job Centers, the ones I told you about a few videos ago. And now I have my career counselor. I just got assigned my career counselor, who's going to find me a job and try and help me get retrained in something new or in the field that I've been in. Okay, so that's very, very good. And now I'm excited about that. So I should be getting a phone call next week. I'll keep you guys updated. I should be getting a phone call next week about job and schooling. And then also coming up in just a few more days, I believe it's what do we are now? We're the 4th, so about another I think it's 8 to 10 days. I think it's 8 to 10 days. I got the DOR, the Department of Rehabilitation, going to call me, and then I'll get my career counselor through them, and then they're gonna, if one doesn't get me a job, the other one will, and they both want to set me up with some schooling, some classes to retrain in something new, or to retrain in the field that I've been in. Whatever it is, I'm starting to get moving in the right direction, which is really, really awesome, and I'm very happy about that. So I just wanted to come to you guys with this quick video. And if you're having sleep problems, some of the problems that I found are, you know, if you have stress, way too much stress is bad. Anxiety is bad. Depression is bad. Also, like poor sleep hygiene. Like I talked about keeping your sheets and pillowcases and all that clean all the time, which I do. keeping that clean all the time. There was like other mental health conditions that can cause this. Certain medicines can cause this. But if you're having this problem, what you want to do is you want to research everything that you're doing, whether it's medicines, how often do you clean your bedding, your pillowcases and sheets and blankets and stuff, and then look into how much stress you have in your life, and look into that, and you can actually find videos and stuff online that can help, or it will give you a reason to reach out to someone for help. So I just want to come to you guys. I'm staying positive because I got some good news today, and I'm just excited to just get back to work. I just need to get back to work. Once my finances are in order and I'm back to school to learn something to push me forward into my future, I'm going to be golden once again. Golden once again. I'm still Gen X tough, but I do have my moments, like the sleep patterns and the habits that I've been having. Not being able to turn my brain off at night to get to sleep. Waking up several times in the night and having broken sleep. Going to bed way too late and waking up way too early and not getting enough sleep. And then at times feeling like I just don't want to get out of bed. And all of this could be so many problems all combined into one, but we are working it out. We are figuring it out through myself, my therapist, my doctor. I'll talk to them on Monday about that, and I know we're going to get it all fixed out. But I wanted to come to you guys and tell you that there is help out there, and you should seek out help if you are feeling this way. I know how it is. I'm going through it, and I just want to be extremely transparent with you guys, tell you exactly what's going on in my life, and to keep you informed about my brain is on a positive forward momentum, and I'm not going to let anything keep me down. Even though these problems do exist, and it does cause problems in my life every once in a while, I wake up and I still go out there and I still put my foot to the ground and go forward and do what I need to do and take care of stuff. Because I have to, for not just for myself, but for the people that I care about, for the people that I love. So I just want to come to you guys and just tell you that, and hope that you guys are not going through the same problem that I am. But if you are, I would love to know what are some of your things that you do to cope with it, to deal with it. Leave a comment below. Would love to hear from you. And thank you so much for all the wonderful comments that I've been getting lately. They really pump me up, keep me positive, keep me focused, and keep me moving in the right direction. Peace and Godspeed, everybody. I love you guys. We'll see you again in the next video. I'll put out maybe 1 or 2 shorts over the weekend. I'm pretty sure I will. I'll do that just to give you guys some, updates and stuff. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful life. I hope you are not going through what I'm going through. But like I said, if you are, please leave a comment below. Would love to know how you're dealing with it, if you are dealing with it. And would love to just get some feedback about it. It would be really awesome, and it would help me, and maybe we can help each other. So like and subscribe if you enjoy this content, and we'll see you again in the next video and in the comments. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.